first squall is that it's actually 3-1.
Because Michael now will have to go up the mast. This is the Atlantic Ocean. And this is us on our home fortuna. We have lived and sailed for 2 years in the Met. Now we're ready for new horizons. Follow along as we prepare ourselves and our sailboat for the Atlantic Ocean. If you are new to this channel, about 10 days ago we have left Las Palmas to cross the Atlantic Ocean to Santa Lucia. First rain. Whee! Yeah. Welcome to day 11 on the Atlantic Ocean. It is a rather shaky day. We still have about 25 knots of wind and quite some messy waves actually. The waves are around 2 to 3 meters, but they're very short. You have about 7 to 8 seconds period. But it seems to have like 2 different waves currently. So one set of waves coming more from the west already, the other still more coming from the north, causing us to spin around. At least the sun is out again after some squalls this morning, and we're soon going to enjoy some lunch together, and hopefully in the next days the wind should be slowly decreasing but still staying around 50 to 20 knots, so we have a nice wind to sail towards Santa Lucia. It's day 12 and this night we finally made halfway point. There are a lot of celebrations who go with it, and we have been thinking for quite some time how we want to celebrate it. So we decided we actually want to dedicate this halfway point to all the amazing people who have been supporting us in the last months to go on. Especially all our patrons and all the people who have donated on PayPal. Thank you very much. So we are now going to add all your names to this when sailing flag and then hiss it to celebrate our halfway point.
Normally we are not allowed to hoist flags on starboard side, but as we are out on open water and international seas, the captain law.
Go Pirates, go! On day 13, the wind decided to slowly calm down and we had again perfect weather for our Gannet trip. This time we decided to fly the wing on wing with our Genoa.
Squall! Our first visible squall. First squalls, and it's actually 3-1. We saw them on the radar and they are coming our way with like 4 to 5 knots. So we are hunting the squall. Basically,
the squall is hunting us.
The squall is hunting us. So we have 3 squalls and you can see the direction and the speed on the radar, and we are in the middle of it. So they are all coming in our direction and hopefully they bring us some wind. The wind is increasing and we had like no wind the whole day, and now it's up to 40 knots, and if the squall is faster than we are, hard, then we will wash the whole boat. Squall number 1 left us after we enjoyed viewing it with some popcorn. It was amazing. Rain, a bit far outside, and 14 knots of wind, so we were speeding a bit. Now it seems that the sun is going down and another squall is chasing us from behind, so we thought it's a good idea to take down the heavy wind chip and hoist the storm sail.
Ta-da! There is the squall!
So we have it fixed on all ends and the bag, so in case it comes quickly, you can just remove the bag and hoist it.
And we are again prepared, this time a little more properly, as it seems that it might actually hit us. But yeah, let's see.
These are my squall hunters. Everyone here fully dressed.
Fully stressed.
Where is Hugo? Hugo is there.
I'm fully stressed.
Fully stressed. Is it 40 knots or 4 knots? No one knows. It is still to be decided. There is our monster.
And while the whole crew was prepared for the squall, the captain
Go sleeping. Rest and enjoy.
But neither of us would get a lot of rest this night, because even if the squall passed by without causing any problems, this night will be in our memory forever.
Yeah.
For some reason that we cannot yet explain, today at around 3 AM, our fall, I don't know right now how it's called in English, it's not the topping lift, not the in-haul, not the out-haul, but the other thing that keeps the mainsail up on the mast, decided to get loose. So first thing, we collected the rope and then decided to fold up the main so it would not be damaged. Luckily there was only about 4 knots of wind, so we managed to do that quite nicely. But now the problem is that we have to get the rope back into the mast, which is pretty ugly, especially because Michael now will have to go up the mast, which is never nice, but it's especially not nice if you have to do it during navigation.
Turns out the most helpful thing here was our fishing equipment. The problem was that the mast itself was already full of sheets, so there was no space to get the main halyard back up again, or at least easily. So we attached a small weight to the fishing line, brought that down from the top. Using the fishing line as a guide, we first inserted a small sheet and then the main halyard.
After 5 hours of
Up on the mast.
struggling whatever to get
Just the
Sails up again.
exactly, thank you.
sails down, sails up.
Yeah, main is up again. Everything is as it should, hopefully.
And the squall is coming.
Yes. So we literally sat down 2 minutes and now it started raining. So yeah, so much for getting bored on the Atlantic. Luckily the squall in the end was mostly rain and no wind, or kind of unlucky because we were back at almost no wind at all, so yeah. But we are taking this moment to take another swim in the ocean, making the best out of the situation and trying to recover as best as possible for this last stretch to Santa Lucia.
Nice!
Unfortunately, more bad news were on its way. During our swims we always control the hull, but this time we got a bad surprise. But come back next week to see what happened. If you enjoyed this episode, don't forget to hit the subscribe button and give us a like and a comment to help us grow. Thank you very much for watching and see you next week. Bye!